same aspects you apply in the game to real life, and especially the time that you spend playing the game in real life. Alrighty. Whew. How we doing today, guys? Hope we're doing great. Like always, man, hopefully you guys could take something out of these videos that I'm making for you guys. I think this topic that I'm reaching today is very interesting. It was so interesting, honestly, that I had to remake the video. I ended up going through the other one, and it's like, yeah, nah, I could make it a little bit better, more organic, more you get the point. But besides that, of course, guys, just like the title says, life is just like a video game. All right, if we could find the similarities between both of them, you could change your perspective of how you do things in real life, and evidently you'll see why I say that. All right, you'll see why I want to bring this topic into the table. Hopefully you guys could take some insight out of it. And of course, guys, like I always do, I don't extend the videos way too long. I don't like doing that. I want to get straight to the point. And of course, just to let you guys know, life and video games share several parallels that can provide unique insights into our own experiences. All right, so of course that's why I wanted to make the video, because I want you guys to see and implement little aspects that you put in the video game, especially if it's a role-playing game like GTA 5 role-playing, or like, for example, One State, which is the game that I played. This is where the idea came in from. I was taking a shower and then I realized, I was like, man, I think most people know this, but life is a little bit, of course, a lot more serious in the game. You don't have second chance, you only have one. And of course, you're already all in. You're already all in into this game we call life. And I was taking a shower, and I was like, and I thought to myself, and I was like, damn, yeah, this literally correlates to each other. This both things collide. And to get straight to the point, of course, why I say that, number one would be, of course, is the levels and challenges. Both life and video games present a series of level or stages, each with its own challenges in games. Okay, players progress by overcoming obstacles, much like people face personal and professional challenges that lead to growth and development. As you can see, both of them collide. All right, just like in real life, you level up, you better yourself physically, financially, spiritually. All right, in the game, you go level up, you gain skills, you gain power, you gain experiences, you're able to beat the bosses, the bigger bosses, and you get to the point when you finish the game. All right, especially if it's a role-playing game again. All right, if you have a business in the game, if you own cars, if you own a mechanic shop, why won't you put those little aspects, the time that you put in that game, into real life? All right, it's a character development. You choose the clothes that you wear, you choose the hairstyle you want to wear, you choose the car that you want to drive, you choose where you want to live, you choose how you want to look. So just like a game, you always have that character development stage where you could always get better. All right, and then the second, of course, is skill development. Just as video games require players to develop skills such as strategy, reflexes, problem solving, life encourages us to cultivate various abilities. So success often hinges on learning, all right, and adapting over time. Again, in a video game, the point of the game is to gain experience, skills, money, whatever it is, so you could develop yourself, so you could grow, so you could keep you get to a higher level, in a sense. Same thing as in real life. All right, you gain health, mentality, spirituality, financial, all of that, mentality, whatever you want to put into aspect. You could always develop those things. You could always work on those things. All right, you could read books, you could journal, you could go to the gym, you could run, you could do yoga, whatever it is that makes you, let's say, a lot better, or just a little better a day, each day, at least 1%. Do have this in mind, that if you get better each day, at least for 1%, at the end of the year, you'll be 37.8% better than last year, if that makes sense. All right, so of course, same thing, guys. Now, different aspects, but you get the insight, you get the perspective I want to get to. All right, and the third one is choice and consequences. In many games, choices lead to different consequences, all right, or outcomes, shaping the narrative. Similarly, in life, decisions, big and small, affect our paths and relationships, highlighting the importance of personal agency. All right, so you have to make sure you make the right choices. You want to take the right path that leads to the bigger goal. Same thing as in real life, all right? You want to make the right choices. Do have in mind that there's consequences to the choices that you make. Same thing in the game, all right? That's where they both, again, are in the middle. Of course, life is a lot more serious, but if you apply the same aspects you apply in the game to real life, and especially the time that you spend playing the game in real life, I promise you, if you give it your all, there's no way in hell that you'll not get to a place where you want to be. All right, like I always say, guys, when you do what you have to do, life will push what you want towards you, and you'll move towards it. All right, do have that in mind. And then the fourth one is exploration and discovery. All right, video games often reward exploration, revealing hidden treasures of lore. Life too offers opportunities for discovery, whether through travel, education, or personal relationships, enriching our understanding of the world. All right, so just like the four creative dimensions, the videos that I made, and this is the crazy thing, it's right here. You first get to the exploration stage, and then you go to the discovery, and lastly is integration. All right, in the game, what you explore, you gain experience, you gain the points, whatever it is that you have to earn, and then you apply yourself to, and then you get better. You go after the bosses. If it's a role-playing game, you start broke, you get even more money, you get the car that you want, you rent an apartment, you own an apartment, you put it, all of that, all of those things apply just like in real life. You start with nothing in real life. You start working, you start stacking the money, you start saving, you start investing, you start getting the house that you want, you start building the family that you want, you start building that body that you want, that mentality. It's so much similarities that if you got, it's so you guys, you can have so much fun by doing this if you apply those little insights. Okay, today I'm gonna wear this. You feel me? I feel like it's that. It's just like a game. Of course, there's no second chances, guys. No second chances. You're all in. You're all in. And this is no, I'm you know what I mean? I'm on the floor, I'm dead. Oh, let me go back. No. Once you're gone, you're gone. Make sure you make the right choices that lead you to the path that you want for yourself. It's as simple as that. And then number 5, of course, is resources and management. Players must manage resources like health, currency, and equipment. In life, we also juggle time, finances, and equipment. All right. Energy, teaching us the importance of planning and prioritization. All right. Again, same thing as a game in real life. You have to manage yourself, your finances in real life. You have to manage your health. You have to manage your mental, your spiritual. All of that. Same thing in the game. You have to manage your currency, your time, your weapons, your whatever it is. All right. All of that. There's similarities. All right. It collides. It correlates. Whatever you guys want to put it in. There's simultaneously, they both collide. All right. Again, life is more serious, but put into that perspective that if you play like you play in the game, especially if you put the time that you put in the game to real life, man, that's my point, all right? And then, of course, we have failure and resilience, all right? In games, failure is often part of the learning process. You keep dying, you keep losing to the boss, you keep coming back, you keep, all right? Learning process, lessons about resilience, how we bounce back. Encourage players to try again. Life teaches us similar lessons about resilience. How we bounce back from the setbacks can define our journeys. All right. So again, in life, you fail and 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 fail. I keep going, and then you win, and then you win. All right. In life, there's gonna be steps. It all shapes you into the person that you want to become and the person that you're gonna become. And if either or you end up not being the person you thought you would be, most likely you'll be even better than that person you saw in your vision. All right, same thing in the game. You start with nothing, and then you start developing yourself. You start getting those skills. You fail and fail. The boss keeps beating you and beating you and beating you. You're like, okay, I'll put more time. I'll get stronger before I go to the boss. And it gets to the point like the boss feels like just like the henchmen. You're so strong in the game that the boss ain't nothing. Same thing in real life. You become so developed that whatever life throws at you, it could be business-wise, it could be whatever, it could be agency, it could be content creation, it could be whatever it is. You get so good at it that it feels like a regular day to you. Those little things that life throws at you, nothing compared to what you could do to life itself. And that's grabbing it by the balls, pause. But yeah, that's literally the same thing. And of course, lastly, we have achievements and rewards. This is what everybody looks forward to. All right, that's why I said you fail and fail and fail and fail and fail and fail, and you finally win. You finally get to the point where you could taste it. All right, it's like the cherry on top of the cake. All right, so video games often have systems for tracking achievements and rewards. In life, recognition of accomplishment, whether personal milestones or career successes, provides motivation and a sense of fulfillment. All right, just like in the game, in real life, there's a purpose to what you're doing. All right, you take the right path, you take the right stages, you do the things correctly, the levels, you level up little by little. You don't go above your means. The same in a sense, you stay below the means for that moment until you're so strong that nothing could stop you. All right, and that's the cool part. You end up winning at the end. Same thing in the game, same thing in real life. All right, I hope you guys can see what I'm trying to do here, the comparison. All right, and I'm gonna give you the reason why I'm doing this video. All right, these insights suggest that viewing life through the lenses of video games can inspire a mindset focused on growth, adaptability, and the importance of community, encouraging us to approach challenges with a sense of adventure. All right, this is the reason why I'm doing it. If you guys put into perspective, the examples I gave you guys, you'll start actually, doing the things, not just like a game because life is serious, but you start seeing the perspective, the insights, the point that I want to make. All right, you choose for yourself what you want to do that day, how you want to tackle the day, what you want to wear, what kind of hairstyle you want, if you want a haircut. It's evidently the same almost. But in the game, you come back, you try again in life. There's no, you could fail and fail and fail, but once you're done, guys. All right, so that's why I think you should take life, of course, serious, but you could also have fun with it. All right, you could also have fun with it. That's why I want you guys to have that perspective that life is just like a game. Play like a game, right? But it's a serious game. There's no going back. There's no, I'll try again. Once the game is over, the game is over. All right, so do it right, do it correctly, and take the right path. And of course, guys, before this video ends, I want you guys to ask yourself this one question, all right? And there's no right answer to it. This will give you more of an insight, more time to create that perspective that I want to give you guys. How is overcoming challenges in a video game similar to facing obstacles in real life? I want you guys to ask yourself that. And of course, if you guys have an answer, put it in the comments. But personally, I want you guys to actually think about this and just sit down for a few and just tell yourself, okay, look at your character. All right, look at you, whatever you have to look at your living style and say, okay, I'm gonna start in easy mode. Then I'm gonna go to normal mode. Then I'm gonna go to intermediate. What I call intermediate, then hard, then whatever. All right, you start with a stage, you go level up, you gain skills, you develop yourself, you get your financials ready, you get your spirituality, at where it's supposed to be. The mental, all of that together. All right, guys. So, again, guys, hope you guys took something out of this videos. Hopefully, you guys could actually, get what I'm trying to say in this video, or even what I'm trying to do here. Again, it's about the perspective, what you guys could take from this. Again, guys, I'm posting daily, almost every day, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, no less than that, even 7. All right, I've been very busy lately, but those are just excuses. All right, it's like where like Alex Hormozi said, when there's no excuses. And you might say, I got $0 in my account, and I can't run a marathon because I lost my leg, and put a metal bar and run. There's a lot of people that do it. All right, the only excuse you have is when you're in your deathbed. Your health is at its lowest. You can't do anything. That's the only excuse you have. That's not even an excuse. That's just what it is. All right, and hopefully people who are in those points in life where they can't take life on, I hope you're doing great. Don't give up. Life is great. Life is amazing. Life is honestly the precious. All right, and take the best out of it. Take life for what it is. All right. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for the support. All right, just make sure, again, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you have to comment. Do answer that question. Again, there's no right answer, only there is a perspective to it. All right, like I always say, guys, have a blessed day. Hope you do great today, tomorrow, wherever it is where you're at in life. Just remember that you could always get better. You could always get out of that problem. Fix your problems first and then go after life. All right? Have a great day, guys, and God bless you. Banger!